Which of these people do you think is easier to understand?
This call may be recorded to help us with training and quality improvements.
Just that we will take it from the seller and deliver it to you.
Hey guys, this is Jeff with Fluent American, and we're talking about ways to make yourself better understood on phone calls by changing your stress. English is a stress time language. We've talked about this before, and it's going to be key to making sure people can understand you on phone calls. Let's take a look at some examples of stress being used effectively on a phone call. What word do you hear being stressed?
If you did not press this call,
Not. If you did not press this call. If you did not press this call. So make sure when you're stressing that you're doing two things. Raising the pitch. You also want to hold the word longer, especially the key vowel sound. How about the second half of this sentence? Where do you hear stresses?
you may press the hash key to block future calls.
I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing a stress on hash, and then especially this ending part.
Block future calls.
Notice that every single one of those words is actually being stressed. And this is really important. If you are giving instructions over the phone, it can be really helpful if it's a multiple step instruction or there's multiple keywords. Stress all of them. Hold each of them for an extra long amount of time and raise the pitch on all of them. So again, like this, block future calls. Block future calls. Make sure each of those words has enough space. This idea of stressing multiple words that appear together can also be found here.
To verify that you are trying to reach Amazon customer service, please press 1.
Please press 1. Compare what this would sound like if you only stressed one of the words. Please press 1 versus please press 1. Which of those is easier to understand? Well, stressing each word makes it easier for your listener to identify the words you're saying. When you're talking on the phone, there's no context. There's no lips to read. There's no body language. It's just your voice. Unfortunately, it's not always the case that the people you talk to on the phone speak clearly and add enough stress. To give you an example, listen to this.
So right now that item won't be with us.
Right now, the item won't be with us. So I'm hearing a stress on right, and I'm hearing a stress on item. The problem is, though, that these words are not held long enough. Here's an example of how this could sound if you added extra stress to them. So right now, that item won't be with us. See if you can identify the stresses in this sentence.
And in that situation, we do not have an option of creating a replacement.
I'm hearing a stress on that, not, and replacement. Here's what this could sound like if you added extra stress to each of those. In that situation, we do not have an option of creating a replacement. Still not entirely sure what stress is? Be sure to check out this video.